What's up guys, it's Nuke and today I have a brand new XP video for you guys allowing you to walk away from your system and still farm XP and level up while being AFK. This XP method I'm about to show you is the most efficient one out there. You can turn on your stuff, walk away, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and you have been leveling up all night long. If your time is valuable, you're going to want to do this glitch. Before I get into the video, please consider subscribing. I try to put a lot of time and effort into every single one of my videos to bring you the best content possible. Right now, only 1% of my viewers are actually subscribed to the channel. So please click the button down below, it's free, and join the team. If you like Starfield content, you're going to like this channel. Also, please consider joining the Discord in the description down below. A lot of these glitches and exploits I upload to this channel are actually released on my Discord beforehand. So if you want to get insider information before we release it to the public on YouTube, join the Discord in the description down below. Alright, let's get to it. There's going to be some skills that you'll need along with some material. I'll go ahead and show you the material that I use and how much of each one that I use, but go ahead and, it'll be different depending on how much you scale it for yourself. Alright, so this all takes place in the Narion system, and you can see right here it in correlation to all the other systems, so it's easy to find. And we're going to be landing on the moon Androphon. So right here, this is the Androphon moon. What we want to do is scan the planet so we can see where all the aluminum and iron is located. And what we want to do is we want to find a spot between the two biomes. And we do that by clicking between the two until we get a hairline where they both meet. So right here, this is aluminum and this is iron. As you can see, the iron is mountains and the aluminum right there says craters. So what you want to do is you want to click between the two until you get right between both of them. And when you're right on the edge of aluminum and craters, I'm talking really close, you want to land in the mountains. Okay, so when you're right on the edge, pick the side that has the mountains in it, the iron side, and make sure you land in that biome. So right here I'm showing you, I'm getting real close, and that's the spot for me. That's where I decided to land, so we're going to go ahead and land. I'm not going to cut any of this so you can see how this works, because some people had a lot of questions in my last video. Now right here we just landed, and off in the distance you can see a totally different biome from the one that we landed in. The one that we're in right now is the mountains, it's gray. This is where you find iron. Over there the red biome is craters, and that is where you will find aluminum. So what we want to do from this point is go ahead and open our scanner. You can see iron right there, a big chunk, but we don't want to make our outpost right there. So go ahead and pull out our outpost, and we're going to walk towards the other biome. And I'm going to fast forward this because this did take me a while. So if you're having a hard time, it's taking you 5, 10, even 15 minutes to find a spot where aluminum and iron meet, that's totally normal. You just gotta walk along the two edges until you find both. I actually right here found a spot where I thought aluminum and iron met, but when I laid it down, my outpost, and checked, there was no aluminum, I believe aluminum, extractors. I was only able to lay down iron. So we pick it back up, delete it by holding X on it outside of the builder mode, and we walk around again until we find another spot that says aluminum and iron, and we will check, and that actually ended up working for me, the second one. So like I said, don't get discouraged if it takes you 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes or longer to find the right spot. It just takes time, but when you find the sweet spot, you're good to go. So right here, I'm just opening up my scanner, going to build mode, and pulling out the extractors for aluminum and iron. And I'm making sure that I have a decent amount in the area of my building radius. So right here, you can see I'm checking the aluminum, and it looks like we're not fully in our building zone, and also the iron as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the outpost. What you can do is you can delete it as long as you're not in build mode. Just hold X on it for Xbox players when you walk up to it. Go ahead and delete it, and then pull it back out and adjust it and lay it down so that everything fits better inside of it, so you get more material. Alright, so we did adjust our outpost and we are good to go. Everything fits inside perfect, just as we wanted. What you want to do next is lay down your extractors for aluminum and iron, and you want to lay down the bigger extractor number 2. I accidentally in this video laid down extractor number 1s, but it still worked. But if you can, lay down extractor number 2s. They make more and they're just better. If you can't make extractor number 2s, the bigger ones, commercial ones, go ahead and lay down a research computer and study the skill inside there so that you can build them. The next thing you want to do is lay down 2 huge towers of double chests, one for aluminum and one for iron. Again, if you can't make double chests, lay down the research computer, study that skill so that you can build them. So what you're seeing right here is I just finished up building my tower of my aluminum. I like to put one chest connected to one side so I know that that's my input for everything, and a chest off by itself nearby, and that is my output for everything. And now I'm going to wrap up the iron tower as well. And I'm doing the same thing with the input and output with the chests on each side as well. Now it is time for the worst possible part, connecting all the chests together. I like to start with my input chest and work my way up in zigzag pattern. If it is highlighted, it is not connected. So make sure you connect them all. Next, lay down 6 cargo links, not interstellar, just regular cargo links. The nice thing about this is that since we're in the same system on the same planet, we don't need to use helium to run them. We'll go ahead and get to what these are used for here in a minute. Next, you want to take all of your iron and aluminum extractors and connect them individually. So iron goes to the iron tower, aluminum goes to the aluminum tower. Now, just in case bandits do decide to show up, because it does happen sometimes, we're going to go ahead and lay down 6 turrets. Make sure you spread them out. I'm going to go ahead and show you where I laid mine. Next, you want to lay down a bunch of power. The reason we're laying down the power last is because if you lay down the power first and connect your extractors to your chest, and then decide to connect your chests together, it will cause some insane lag, because every single time you connect a new chest, those items are now moving to that new chest, and it just creates an insane amount of lag. So do this last. Next, find a spot where you can lay down a workbench where you'll want to craft. Now we need to open the planet and find a spot where there's a lot of iron, and we're going to go ahead and go over there and make another outpost. Now once you land, go ahead and pull out your outpost, walk around until you find iron and a decent amount of it. Go ahead and pull out your extractor and lay down extractor number 2s again. So here we have a ton of iron, and we're going to lay down a bunch of extractor number 2s and cover it all. So once you're done, it should look something like this. From this point, go ahead and pull out a cargo link and find a spot where you can lay it down. So right here looks like a good spot, and I'll lay it right here. Next, build a giant tower of chests again like we did before. It doesn't have to be as big because the cargo links can only carry so much iron at a time, but make sure it's pretty big. Then go ahead and connect your chests together, and then from that point connect all of your extractors to your chest. Next, go to the final chest in your connections, the output chest, and connect that to the cargo link on the red box, the outgoing. This is going to be bringing iron to our first outpost. Then spam down a bunch of solar panels until the power at the bottom right that you need is met. Now go over to your cargo link and open up the control panel and tie it to one of the cargo links on your first outpost. It doesn't matter which one. Next, go back to your original outpost and go to one of the cargo links and look for the one with the green lights. If it has green lights, it's the one that you connected it to. If it has red lights, it's the wrong one. So go to the one with the green lights. Now open up your builder and tie the green box incoming to your iron box, your input, your first iron box in your line of connections. Now things are about to get a lot more intense because you need to do this 5 more times. 2 more times for iron and 3 more times for aluminum, and connect the cargo links exactly how you did previously on the first iron outpost. Now if you did everything correctly, it should look something like this. We're getting close to the end and there are only a few more steps left. The next thing you want to do is go to Venus and sleep on Venus for 48 hours to make sure that every chest is full of material. Once you're done sleeping on Venus, go ahead and go back to your first outpost where you have the iron and aluminum towers and all of our cargo links. From this point, go ahead and work your way over to the workbench and save your game. Alright, before we get into this next step, I want to go ahead and say this is not a paid promotion. To do this, if you're on PC, you need to go to the website called AutoHotkey and download and install this program. If you're on Xbox, you will need a device called Cronus Zen. So what AutoHotkey and Cronus Zen allow you to do is they allow you to run scripts which will farm for you. It will farm the adaptive frames for you forever until you turn it off. And because you have so much aluminum and iron coming at the same time, you will never run out of material, meaning this is an infinite and endless XP glitch where you don't even need to play the game to level up. So once you have AutoHotkey installed, you want to click on Create a New Script, add a title to it, and take note of where your script is being saved. Take a picture of it, write it down, do something so you know where it's located. Then enter your script exactly as shown. So coming up, I'm going to be showing 3 photos, a slow speed, a medium, and a fast speed, and you can pick which one you want depending on your computer's hardware and how it works. Okay? Then go to the workbench and open the script program, and then line up your cursor just as you normally would to farm adaptive frames by clicking it and clicking E, and then all you need to do is push F11 and it will run for you forever. Fortunately for PC users, AutoHotkey is free, but for console players on Xbox, getting a hold of a Cronus Zen is not free. It's a physical device that you need to buy. It plugs into your console, your controller plugs into your Cronus Zen, and it will run scripts for you and allow you to farm infinitely, just like AutoHotkey. You can buy a Cronus on eBay or Amazon, or maybe even your local game store, I'm not sure. But it ultimately comes down to how valuable is your time and how badly do you want to level up. If you have a Cronus Zen or you're going to get one, all you need to do is plug it into your console and plug your controller into the Zen. Then go on the device on the touch screen and select the max record option and record all of the thumbstick and button movements to craft. You record it a few times, crafting normally, and then you stop it, and then you hit play on the device, and it will play out you crafting in a loop infinitely, over and over and over again, and it will craft just like the auto hotkey does for the PC. Now I'm actually on PC myself, I'm not on Xbox, but this has been tested and does work. I'm not going to go into too much detail other than what I've told you so far. It's very easy, it's a plug and play device, so if you do buy one and you still have trouble figuring it out, there's many tutorials online that show you how to use the max record option. But again, it's very easy, you push record and that's it. Next I'll be showing the scripts on the screen for the auto hotkey users going from slow speed, medium speed to fast speed, so pause it if you need to. Alright, so back at your workbench, what you want to do is go ahead and open it up. Click on the adaptive frames and line up your cursor with 99. So you can click it, hit E to craft, and then click again twice to craft again. And then go ahead, once you have it lined up, push it one time, and then click F11. And you're good to go, and it's farming for you just like that. Infinite XP. You can walk away, go do whatever you want to do, go to sleep, go to work, do anything besides sit at your computer. And when you come back, you will be leveled up a lot. And when you come back and you're done farming and want to play again, go ahead and just push F11 and it will stop farming for you, and you can go ahead and play your game, see what level you are, do whatever you want to do, and when you want to level up again and be AFK, come back to this outpost and do it all over again. And this is an infinite XP glitch that will be here forever. I don't think Bethesda can patch this unless they reduce the amount of XP that you get for farming. Alright, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you could like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said before, it's free, and right now only 1% of my viewers are subscribed to the channel. I try to put out the best content possible, so if you like that, if you like Starfield, join the team, come on in, hit the subscribe button, and welcome to the team. Alright guys, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, take care.